Chimney Imp.
Hello, hello, hello! Chimney Imp here. Before we get into today's video, I want to let you guys know that I got a song coming out, and I'm super stoked to release it. Can't wait to have you guys hear it. Let me know what you think. It's going to be pretty fire. Anyways, all right, today we're going to be running an awesome modern deck. Super fun. Not that good, but super fun. It's going to be Joda, the Archmage Eternal. I bought this card primarily for Commander. I don't have the entire Commander deck ready yet, and I haven't seen any videos or any content on this modern deck, so I want to try it out. What are we running in the deck, you ask? Well, that's a great question. So we got a couple of mana dorks here. The Archmage Eternal. If you don't know what his ability is, that's kind of what the deck revolves around. It's basically being able to pay one of each color mana in lieu of the actual mana costs of cards in your hand. And this is going to want us to throw out Ulamog, right? In the big 10-10. We're also running the Myojins, Patriotic Colors, Uncle Sam himself. They have really strong effects. They're indestructible. You take off a counter, and they do some crazy stuff. We're also running the Golgari color, Bringer of Dawns. They have awesome synergy with the Infinity Gauntlet. We have the Eldrazi Bruce Bogtrotter himself, Ulamog. Now we got Channel the Suns, and obviously we want to get the turn 3 Fist of Suns. That way we're paying 5 mana rather than paying for costs. Turn 4, Channel the Suns. That way we're paying 4 mana so that we can put 5 mana in our mana pool. And then once we have that 5 mana, because we got the Fist of Suns, we can play anything that we want from our hand. So the best thing we can get is the Omniscience, right? Because that's going to allow it to basically negate all mana costs for cards in our hands. We got River's Rebuke and Plague Winds for board clear. We got all 3 ultimatums. The Cruel gives us the card draw, which is super good. Give us some cards, let us play them for free. We're rocking a whole bunch of zombies that come in the battlefield tapped, pretending to be Liliana for a turn. The Path of Exile, a little bit of removal. Running the Mox Trash because it's cheap. We got Chromatic Lantern so we can throw all of the colors on the board. The lands in this deck are not the best lands, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, we're running the Infinity Gauntlet itself. We got Ghostly Prison in case we're fighting something quick like the Goblinos. We got Ley Lines so that we don't get Thought Seized or our eyeballs burned out. And then, of course, we got Omniscience for the ultimate turn 4 play. Now, in terms of lands, like I said, they're not the best. I've never used a couple of these before, and some of them are pretty bad. Giving your opponent a 1/1 whenever you tap mana is not the most fun thing in the world. Even if the picture does look cool, like the Flood from Halo 1. Play line, a couple lands, and a mana dork. We'll keep it. We will keep it, but not to bore you with a game that has absolutely nothing that goes on. You know, we're going to throw down some stuff, he's going to destroy it, and then I'll fast forward to this. Yeah. So that was a fun first game. Okay, on to game 2. Let's see. We got the ley line again. Okay, I think we can work with this. Yeah, not a fan of mulligans, as you can tell. So the common theme here is Fulminator Mage into Destroy My Lands, into Living End, into GG. Alright, that's game. Are we gonna mulligan? And no, we are not. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got Fist of Suns, and we got Channel the Suns. We also have our 3 mana. We're looking very good. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's looking like a throw down Swamp turn 1, Mountain turn 2, mana Confluence turn 3. We're gonna put out the Fist of Suns turn 3. We'll draw mana by then, I'm sure. Turn 4, we will put 5 more mana into our hand, and let's see what we can cheese out on turn 4. We're going to try and get it off without any interruptions, without any Fulminator BS or Living End catastrophes. And I have a good feeling about this one. Perfect. We got our 4th mana right here. I'm really not a fan of tapping mana and giving my opponent a 1/1. However, this is a budget deck. Okay, I realize it's not the most efficient. I'm not using dual lands. I'm not throwing in cards that are going to make it, you know, as perfect as it can be. Wanted to get a deck that was within a decent amount of money. Okay, it was about 60 bucks. All right, he's going to Cleansing Wildfire, our Mana Confluence. That's not a problem at all. Really, the only thing that's going to do is allow us to tap the mana for any color without paying a life, right? If we threw out that Chromatic Lantern. However, we're not even worried about Chromatic Lantern. We are not going to be playing a game long enough to have to even throw that out, I guarantee it. Okay, as long as I get one of the big cards in the hand. Look, here's one of them. Cruel Ultimatum, Winter's Drew. This is perfect. Cruel Ultimatum, they lose 5 health. We gain 5 health. They sacrifice a creature. We draw 3 cards. They discard 3. It's a crazy card. It's my favorite Ultimatum card for sure. Absolutely. We're going to throw down this mountain. All right. Put up the Fist of Suns and get ready for a turn 4 play. Let's see if we draw any other big hitters. Oh, perfect. The best draw we could have gotten in the entire deck. I only have one of these in the deck, right? I'd love to hear your guys' opinion in the comments below. What should I throw in this deck? I love it. I want the turn 4, throw it out. You know what I mean? I mean, Tron is turn 4 Ulamog. Why can't my deck be turn 4 Ulamog? You know the only difference from Tron and this deck? The price. That's the only difference, not the efficiency. All right, this deck is just as efficient, if not even more efficient than Tron. In fact, they should be probably playing this in tournaments for Modern. Okay, we got our Fist of the Suns out. We're going to throw down that garbage 1/1 plant mana next turn, and we're going to see what all we can pop out of our hand, spending 0 mana for these cards. He's going to throw out an Engineer Explosive, super good card, but it's not strong enough to handle the heat, baby. It's not strong enough. You can't stand the heat. Get off the mountain. He's going to bring out a couple 1/1 flyers, no problem at all. Somebody let me know what deck he's playing. I really have no clue. I'm brand new to Magic the Gathering Online, and I'm trying to get a feel for all these modern meta decks. All right, we're tapping the green so that we can play our beloved Channel of the Suns. All right, we're going to get our 5 mana. We're going to utilize the Fist of Suns ability, pull out Omniscience, and now we're not playing anything. We're not paying anything. All right, we're going to throw out a Cruel Ultimatum. He's got enough creatures to discard, to sacrifice, so we're not worried about that. The only reason I care about this is because of the card draw, right? So let's see what this gives us. Cool. We got another one. Let's throw out that other one. Gain some life, that's nice. Took out some of his life, that's nice, but we're looking for the card draw. Give us the heavy hitter. Give us the Ulamog. That's what we're hoping for. Boom. Right there. Right there. Yep. Let's see the quit. Let's see the FF. Yep. There we go, baby. There we go. Turn 4 Ulamog. Tron's not the only one to get it done. And that's our very first deck tech video. I'm super happy. It was a lot of fun to make. Obviously, you know, it's my first one. I'm sure I got plenty of areas to improve, but it was a lot of fun. And hopefully I'm going to be getting a lot more decks in Magic the Gathering Online. I didn't really think I was going to enjoy Modern, but I got on there and I really want to try out Commander. I really have been liking Modern. I'd like to get into start doing some drafts. I did my first draft on there, so like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and shoot me a comment down there and tell me what you'd like to see with Chimney Imp. And that doesn't only go for the content in terms of videos that I send out, but also the songs, right? Like I said earlier, I got my first song coming, or not my first one, but I have my next song coming out, and it's going to be super awesome. I'd love to hear about what you want to hear in the music. It's almost all of it has been about the lore so far. I've done a lot of Planeswalker origin stories, and I don't have a whole lot more of them to go from the Wizards articles that they posted. Obviously, there's a ton more Planeswalkers that I can do some more research on, but I was going off of those Wizards short stories about Planeswalkers, and I think there might, I think either Yeah, I did them all. I did them all. They haven't all been posted, but I've done them all. So let me know what you'd like to hear, and you guys have an awesome day.